Hello everyone, welcome to Craft. In this video, we are going to test Chameleon Pearl Powder straight from the big town in Shenzhen, China. So, I got this from TEMU. I paid about, I don't know, $3-4 for it. Basically nothing. And I decided to test it out because, hey, why not? I need to make a video because it's been a while. I missed you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm working my ass off these days, doing construction and shit, just to pay the bills. So, again, today we are experimenting with something cheap from the other side of the planet. So, join me in this adventure as I throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Now, first up, I need to mix some resin. And how do I mix some resin? Well, very good question. First of all, I get myself a party cup. And then I get myself a scale. You can get this from any kind of shop or your friendly neighborhood drug dealer. You press 0 on it to turn it on. Or you just lick it very tightly, depends how you turn things on. And it zeroes out, you put your cup on it, you zero it again, because your cup has weight to it. And then you get your trusty jewel casting resin. Now, I use resin from, the fuck is this, Depone.de, cause, for the simple reason, because that's the only thing you can get on Amazon here for a reasonable price. And I've been using this for a good year and a half now. I am not sponsored by them whatsoever. But so far it's so good. It takes a lot of time for it to completely harden out. So it cures, but it's still flexible and bends for months. So if you make a big something out of it, you need to make sure it completely cures before you pass it on to a client. But yeah, demolding time is pretty fast. And I don't know, 114 grams of part A, because that's how much I had in, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm quite sure that this tray takes up more than that. But I always overestimate, so yeah, who the hell cares, right? So, yeah, by the way, resin doesn't yellow. I mean, this fucker doesn't yellow. It's pretty good. So I kind of have a good experience with it. One of my gripes with this company is that 185, come on, a little bit more. 198. Yeah, let's say 200. Okay, so also always wear personal protective equipment, like gloves, because you're gonna look like me. Look like a fucking idiot, and I just don't know where to wipe it, and I have clean trousers on. So, look, I just got some t-shirt hanged out to dry, so I'm just gonna wipe it off in my clean t-shirt, obviously. Ew, I'm an idiot, and an ugly person. So, whatever, even I'm talking. So, resin, it's pretty good. I have two gripes with this company. First off, all of their jugs, let me just zoom out for a teeny bit here. Tweak. Come on, zoom out. Thank you. So their jugs are like this, right? And frankly, it's a fucking nightmare to pour anything out of this because it always just drips down on the lip and blur. So you better off put this in some other container where you can control the flow. I don't know, use a fucking squirt bottle or whatever is your poison, right? But yeah, this container to work out from, fucking nightmare. Other thing, if you have deep pour, normal resin, jewel casting resin, they all come in the same container. And they only have some differences on the label. So if you look at it from above, because you usually have the shit on the ground, yeah, I actually write it up what the hell is this anyway. So yeah. Packaging, dudes. But hey, I should not complain about this because it's cheap as fuck. So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, huh? So 200 grams part A, you mix it with, oh my god, part B, which is the hardener, which creates the polymer matrix. not creates it, but makes it happen. And you go 100 grams. You don't have to be on the dot exact because it gives you some bigger room. Plus minus 10%. That's my experience. But today, oh, come now. 300. There you go. You see, I'm a professional. I do this not for a living, but I do this very often. All right, so people sometimes put their mica powder in part B before they mix the whole shit together. I, on the other hand, like to mix it together before I put mica in it. So this is the mixing part. Now, you guys know how to mix epoxy. It's not your first rodeo, but you always scrape the sides, scrape the bottom. You make sure, so one thing you need to know about mixing resin, you will never be able to create, okay, so you have part A, part B. You are not going to make part C or mix C out of it. You're just going to make part A and part B very close each other. So you're stringing them together and you are making sure that the part A molecules are very close to the part B molecules so the chain reaction can happen and it can harden out. That's all. So you're basically making an emulsion. Look these words up online. They are very fascinating rabbit holes. Like emulsion, mixing, and how resin is made. I actually made a video on this a year ago. Very shitty production value, but you know, it is what it is. Now, this brand of resin has a very unique thing it does. It turns opaque when you start mixing it, right? And when you actually mixed it very well, it becomes clear again. So I'm gonna spend the next, I don't know, 5 minutes. Look, I have ADHD, so I get very bored very fast. So if I'm not bored out of my fucking mind, I'm going to mix this shit for about 4 or 5 minutes. Because it's actually pretty cold here. It's like 17 degrees Celsius. But I digress. So you mix this shit until it gets clear. I usually mix it for like 5 minutes, scrape the sides, scrape the bottom once in a while, and I try to not beat it like you beat eggs, you just stir it, because if you start beating it, like introducing, so you lift it out and you put it back in there, you put air bubbles in between. So I'm trying to do this as bubble free as possible, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be a tray, it's going to be poured out on a very, very large surface, so it's going to be easier for the bubbles to get out. All right. Let's do some housekeeping. I want to tell you a few things about the channel for the next month. So basically, I got a job opportunity on a cruise ship in France. No, I'm not gonna be a steward. I'm not gonna be a bellboy or or a call guy. Or, you know, no. I'm not gonna sell my body. Okay, I know. Egina Craft OnlyFans is supposed to happen soon, but no. I'm going to polish glass on a cruise ship while it's in the dry dock. So it's gonna be grueling manual labor for a month, but it pays well. And I need to make sure that I'm going to be able to afford paying rent. And long story short, from the middle of February, I'm going to be away for 30 days. I might make some traveling vlog videos. Might not. I don't know, guys. It's new. It's a whole new thing for me. So I might not be able to make a video next month, but I will try my very best to give you some entertainment value. I'm gonna be there with my Dutch friend Walter. Some of you may know him already, but yeah. So if you've been in the live streams, you know the guy. He's a cool guy. We're gonna work together. So we might gonna do some shenanigans and you know, fuck around and find out videos. But we'll see. No promises. So it's gonna be next month. And the month after, we are going to get back on epoxy woodworking. I'm going to do more woodworking videos, more epoxy videos. There is one more video coming out soon-ish. I'm working on a sailboat, and I need to do some rotten wood repair on the interior of the sailboat. So I'm using styrene, two-part filler, epoxies, and different kind of things to restore wood. So that is a video that I really wanted to make, and it's in the pipelines. I'm actually working on a project, shooting some stuff for that video as well. And hopefully, if the gods are willing and the weather is nice, I'm going to be able to finish that project. Apparently, it's gonna fucking rain for the rest of the week, so I don't know how. But technically, I have to be inside and outside, so like I'm doing stuff in the boat, not on the boat. So we'll see. We'll see. So, but I wanted to run this by you. So anyone who's supporting the channel and became a monthly member here on YouTube, or if you are a monthly member on buymeacoffee.com, you can, if you want, you can cancel your membership or whatever. But for the next month, there won't be any hardcore epoxy stuff. Maybe, but I can't promise it. You know, but if you're stick here with me and you keep supporting me, and if you ever supported me and the channel before, even on a one-time basis on buymeacoffee.com, if you drop me some coin here and there, or, you know, super thanks or whatever the fuck I don't know these things. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, because I don't say it enough. I feel bad, and now that I'm not making a video a day, I feel that I'm kind of betraying you guys, but I'm sorry, but anyway, thank you. Okay, thanks for these people every month for supporting me. Yeah, so thank you for that, and I really appreciate everything you do for me. So basically, people been chipping in every month. And these people who were on the list, been chipping in every month, as little as $5 to God knows how much, and I have a monthly income from the channel, which is about $120 a month, and with that, you are helping me to pay the bills, to pay my electricity and pay my internet bill. And technically, you're not buying me coffee anymore. You're not, you know, buying me a drink or a pizza or whatever. You are helping me to pay the bills. Or if funny, so I get about $100, and that is a cubic meter of firewood. So if you think of it, in the month of December and November and the cold months, because of your support, I was able to buy firewood, and I didn't freeze. So yeah, thank you. I guess I just wanted to let you know that you actually helped me survive. I don't know. You know, guys, I find it really hard to talk about these things, and you know, I'm not used to, I'm not a YouTube personality. I'm just a dude, and you guys helping me out a lot. So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. Thank you. So this fucker looks like it's mixed up very well. I guess I'll just put it there, and now it is time to unpack. Fucking obviously. It's a Ziploc. Alright, it comes with a manual. Comes with a manual. Bedienen und slaturing. I don't speak Mandarin. Manuele di istruzioni. Instruction manual. Manual di instructions. I have no idea what language this is. Oh no, this is French. The fuck is this then? Spanish. Spanish, French, Italian, German, British, proper English, and Mandarin Chinese. Pretty good. So, ingredients. Mica, good. Titanium dioxide hydrate. Interesting. So they knock it up with titanium dioxide. Interesting. Iron oxide and pigment. Well, so mica makes it sparkly. Titanium dioxide is basically the carrying material for the pigment. Titanium dioxide is a white powder, so that gives the volume to it. Iron oxide, metallic effect, I guess. Excuse me. And the pigment. Instruction for use. Pick a small amount and mix it into the resin until you have the desired effect, no more than 8%. Okay. Apply a small amount directly to the mold, then pour in the resin, and remove after curing. Oh yeah, that's one technique. Wear a protective mask when you use it. That's as English as me. Keep sealed in a cool and ventilated place. Fuck that. So when you deal with mica powder, let me just go back to the proper zoom. So when you deal with mica powder, you need to make sure that you're wearing personal protective equipment. I don't care about gloves, but you should wear masks because mica is a stone and it's very sharp and it's very fine powder and it goes airborne immediately when you open it. And because it's a very light, oh, hi, it's a very light thing. You can inhale this very fast and fucks your lungs up, so interesting. Sorry, my hands are dirty, but looks like it's kind of semi-liquidy. There's little balls. Can you see the balls? Let me give you a proper line. Interesting. Okay, let's fuck with this. Get the stir stick. It's powdered alright, but it's like okay, there you go. So I got the rock out of it. Okay, so it's coagulated or whatever you say. So it's not a fine powder anymore, which is bad because that will make mixing a little bit harder. Because give me a sec. Let me just get something to clean this shit with. Oh look, I have a t-shirt here. Okay, fuck. I'm just gonna pour some alcohol on this t-shirt. I just have my laundry hanged out behind me, so yeah, this is not the ASMR channel, so just to let you know. So this is what we're gonna do. Why am I even trying? Fuck this. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to. Sorry for the snorting. I inhaled some fiberglass resin the other day and it fucked up my nose and lungs. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm working on curing myself, so I'm gonna put this shit in here. It's put this much in this thing. You know what, let's put a little bit more, just a teeny tiny bit more. And I'm gonna put some resin in this thing. And I'm gonna make a paste. Oh boy. So I'm gonna make a paste out of this because this way it's much easier to, I put too much resin in it, but this is much easier to turn it into a homogen liquid. Sorry. So there you go. Somebody's calling me. Well, I can't pick up the phone right now because I'm recording. Alrighty then. Somebody's calling me from the UK, of all places. Who the hell that can be? Anyhow, They probably want to sell me some... An Indian calling me from Mumbai and telling me he's Steve. And he's calling me to give me better rates on my phone bill or whatever. Fucking idiot. Okay, so that should do it. I'm gonna put this thing into this thing. Looks a bit purplish. I just realized I'm probably mouth breathing in the entire video, so I just want to apologize for that too, because my nose. Dudes, do that. Fuck. What the fuck? Do you see this shit? Dude. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Imagine this fucking thing curing like this. Dude. Okay, I can't let it dry like this, but let's put a pin into this. Because in the future, if I have deep pour epoxy, almost half cured, as clear, and I put dual casting resin in it like this, which is also thick, and it cures like this, and I flip it upside down after it cures, and I put it on an LED light, I have a fucking night light. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, science. Guys, if you have an idea how to make this happen, make it happen, tag me in the fucking video. Dudes, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be finally, we are sciencing. Doing some research. Okay, let's mix this fucking thing together. Ooh, purple. Pink. Green. Teal. And it's almost clear as well. Choosh. Okay. I'm gonna put some more in it. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it doesn't want to mix like this. Okay, so you have to put it in resin first, mix it out. Because I got this cheap mica from TEMU as well, but this is actually powdered. Like, this is actual powder mica, you see? But this, on the other hand, something is off with this. What's in it? Does it say? I think the titanium oxide hydrate is the thing that it shouldn't be hydrate. But I'm an idiot, so the fuck knows. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a crazy, bored engineer. This looks bad. This looks ugly. This looks like, I really don't want to say, but it looks like everything that's wrong with this world. But this doesn't look like this. This is the furthest thing from this. This looks good on my finger, right? Here, focus, you fuck, right? And it's the complete opposite on this. So the manual was right. Oh, funny. The manual was right. Wipe it or spread it out on the mold, then pour the clear resin into it. And that will give you a better opacity. That's the word? Okay. I need to get paper towels. No, I have this dirty old t-shirt. Wow. Okay, so clean this up. Okay, now put this guy here. Do I have my dashboard shine? Of course I don't. Well, let me give you the $1 million shot. This is gonna be, I wanna make this the title or thumbnail of the video, so. Oh, this is gonna be a stupid fucking thumbnail because it looks like orange juice. Yeah, boy. Again, this was on the tin. This is how it's supposed to look like. That and that is not the same. We learned that lesson pretty hard. Anyhow, so it's gonna be so I'll get it to the corner. There you go. This one, this two. And get it back in here. This is nothing like in the jar. I don't know what happened, but the blue literally turned red. Which I'm not against it whatsoever. I mean, it looks okay. Let me just point some lights at it. I got these little fucking ring lights, so let me give you some rough idea how it looks. This is not bad per se. You know, it's interesting. It's pearlescent, alright, but this is definitely not what's in the jar or what's on. But yeah, that's what I meant. This is something else. So yeah, TEMU Pearlescent Mica, in my opinion, is a piece of shit. This, so I paid like $3-4 for this shit, and honestly, let's say eye candy pigments, they have like these 20-gram jars or whatever the fuck. They cost about $20, but eye candy is what's on the tin, that's in the tin. When you pour it out, it looks exactly the fucking same. This looks like a fucking ripoff. I mean, if you want to make makeup out of it, look. Fuck. You know, it looks like that. So for makeup, I guess it looks good. For soaps, again, focus, you fuck. For soaps, I don't know, because you have a chemical reaction going on there as well. But for epoxy, that's a no. That's a no for me. That's a fail. Do not buy this. If you're doing epoxy, this is not for you. Unless you're painting the mold first and pouring clear into it. If you do it like I do, like every normal beginner starts out with, you mix it in the resin. I shouldn't use a blowtorch on my silicone mold. I should have learned that lesson long ago. Now I fused it with the mold. So I'm spraying some pure alcohol on it. See what it does. And get rid of the bubbles as well. I mean, it's not bad. It has this rusty, little bit metallic feeling to it, which will go really well with the steampunk cogs that I'm going to put in there. It's going well with that. But honestly, if you, in this case, it's gonna be fine. But if I wanted to do something like this color, dude, I've been fucked over. So I'm not mad because I'm going to be able to use it for something, but it's kind of a ripoff, and I feel kind of cheated out of this because, again, if you look at it here, it looks fucking great. But this is not fucking this. It's literally the opposite, for fuck's sake. Anyway, so yeah, this is the experiment. This is a 30-minute video already. I'm not gonna cut into doing this because I'm probably gonna have time to do this fucking next week, and I really wanted to share the actual usable information with you. So, Chameleon Pearl Powder. Let's say this is gonna be the thumbnail. Focus, you bastard. Thumbnail. Focus. Things. Text. Chameleon. Fuck off then. So anyway, Chameleon Powder. Is it any good? Yes, it is, but not for epoxy pores. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you got something out of this video because I learned something. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever I get around to it. I love you guys all. Stay frosty. Keep creating because art belongs to everyone. Again, I love you. I miss you. And have fun. I need to zoom out if I do this. Have fun. Bye.